So she is in the starting five, and we are underway, and the opening tip goes right to Joyce Edwards, who goes right to the basket, but she's denied by Georgia. Missed the layup on their first try, and here comes South Carolina with their second possession. You see the rest of their starting five. And they get the first points from Medina Okot. 12 double-doubles this season in for Woolfolk. Aisha Endor making her third straight start, and that's a good sign for Georgia. Riley Turcoff, who struggled to find her shot, knocks one down.
They allow LSU to outscore them 11-24 in that fourth.
Deflected on the cut. Georgia picks up the loose ball and putting it up and in. As Christy mentioned, Georgia will look to run if it's there, but if it's not, Coach James said they want to work a little clock. I don't think she's going to give back. South Carolina won at Arkansas Thursday, 93-58. Edwards had 22 in that game, and Tanaya Latson back in the rhythm. Her first points. Vera Genoa, 6'4" junior, number 22 on the floor for the Lady Bulldogs. Carnegie tried to go behind the back with the dribble, but Latson was ready, and she takes it in for two more. Okot using those long arms to get the rebound, and here's Johnson on the pull-up. Ravens offense has been locked in as of late, had 14 points against Arkansas. Fakir, little off balance, but got it to drop. Averaging 6 points a game, and a timeout's called by Georgia. Turcoff. Joyce Edwards picks the pocket, and Edwards with a burst to the basket for two.
Only 13 turnovers. Those have been flipped on its head here against South Carolina. Only one assist in that first quarter for UGA.
They could not spin that one in. Latson with the look away pass to Tessa Johnson, who goes with the mid-range pull-up for two. Making 3 of their first 4 field goals, but it has been ice cold for the Lady Bulldogs ever since. Okot, 2 more for Medina Okot. I caught your drift.
Thank you.
Latson to Edwards. Edwards. 2 more.
You see Georgia just trying to spread the floor, trying to create an opportunity. Nice drive by Turcoff.
Turcoff, the Wake Forest. McKeer with the rebound.
Joyce Edwards has the mismatch down low.
Can't handle the pass. Turnover for South Carolina. Kraft on the beautiful feed from Carnegie, and the finish. 6 on the shot clock. Raven Johnson. That won't drop. The putback is good by Okot. Edwards gambles on the steal, couldn't get it. And the freshman, you can just tell she's a player now.
She does so many hustle plays for Georgia. I have really enjoyed watching her play this season. I've enjoyed watching her play throughout her career.
Get things organized for South Carolina.
McKeer looks to Raven Johnson when she got that ball, waiting for her to give her the call from the very top of the key.
Now Raven Johnson.
I think one key for Carnegie is to set some screens so that her defender has to help on some of them, or just put her head down and get to the rim.
Carnegie gets an open look. In rhythm now. 5 quick ones for Danny Carnegie to start the second half. Georgia within 11. Edwards for 2. Tanaya Latson in her return to the court coming off the ankle injury, played 8 minutes in the first half, 5 points, 3 assists, no turnovers. Turcoff for 2. On the baseline, out of bounds play. Okot cuts to the basket for 2. First player into double figures today. Latson today, she didn't think there were any. I think they've been pretty conservative, waiting for her to take the court today in advance of that big game against Texas. And one for Zen Kraft, chance for a 3-point play. Georgia 1-2 in the SEC. Their win was against Texas A&M. They were down 17 in the third. Came storming back to win. Over to Latson. Edwards on the post up inside. Leans in for 2 more.
Saying, Jolette, I'm getting ready to retire. due to health issues. I need you to come here and be an assistant under Holly. And once again, it was never about Pat, worried about Pat. It was always, even at Pat's lowest moment, she was thinking ahead about protecting the legacy of this game and the Lady Vol program.
Edwards, silky touch from the outside for 2.
A lot of coaching friends that through their tenure, lowest point, I was working for Jill Hutchison when she retired, and the phone rings in the office because Pat's calling to make sure that Jill's okay. That's who Pat Summit was. She was about people. She gave the players credit. She goes, it's just a little bit of slowing down. It's nothing major in terms of, there's no screaming and yelling, but there's not a lot of tweaks to the game plan. It's just getting them refocused.
Transition 3 for Turcoff. She's in the double figures.
You got to minimize mistakes, and you also can't allow teams to go on runs. And you see how one mistake leads to another so many times when we watch opponents go against South Carolina.
McKeer with the steal and the finish on the other end. Turcoff, heat check. 31 points on 28% shooting answers that question. Turcoff, the drive, the kick, beautiful take by Turner for 2. First points of the second half for Trinity Turner. The 2 starters. Raven Johnson over to McDowell. Baseline drive for 2.
McDowell beats her player.
In Lexington, Kentucky, and Oklahoma, Wildcats ranked 6th, Sooners ranked 5th. Georgia with Turcoff scoring again. McDaniel. Kick over to McDowell for 3. Here's Raven. On the lean for 2. Raven Johnson. Johnson gets the roll for South Carolina in recent games. Latson, of course, coming back from the injury after missing 3. Good cut to the basket. Turner finding Kraft.
She was instilling into those young players, McDowell, McDaniel, and McKeer. They played some 2-3 at different times, and so threw another wrinkle out. But so many matchups between Texas and South Carolina.
Especially in the early part of the season, they weren't hitting their full roster on the court, yet they still were picking up win after win.
Well, I think that's what's so exciting about Thursday night. I think both these teams will be very different.
A Genoa from the outside, 4-2.
Hats off to them for a defensive performance. Just nowhere near enough offense.
65-43 is the final.